Alrighty, hopefully that's working now. Bit of a panic there. I pulled the lead out of my mic when I was moving it, so all good now. Hopefully you can let me know there if it's not working or it's too loud. Let me see what's music. Just turn that down a wee bit. Alrighty, sorry about that. It's always something. But yeah, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, whichever. It's 9 o'clock here, Saturday night, and I'm hopefully gonna get this guy finished tonight. I want to lighten down all these yellows and yeah, get some highlights done. So let me see. Let's just change my camera here. See who we've got. We've got Matt. Hello, Matt. What about you, man? Matt was in there nice and early. And Sean, nice one, Sean. You made it. Happy days. Happy days, Sean. What about you, man? Anybody else just jumped in there? Give me a shout in the chat. Always good to know you're there. Spider-Moth. Nice one, Spider-Moth. Happy days. And Tom. Nice one, Tom. What about you, man? What about you? So yeah, good to go. I'm going to need to mix up some more paints because we were sort of saying there in the last stream that the metallics don't really do very well in the wet palette, and you'll see here now. Look at that. That was originally metallic bronze. Let me see, it was this one. Worn penny mixed with some of the dark brown. And yeah, that's what the colour I'd want. But yep, anybody else up to anything tonight? Any painting or just chilling? Just Saturday night chill? You just can let me know. But definitely excited to get this guy finished. I think I had to touch up there. Oh, let me move this out of the way. I had to touch up his rabbit ears there after the last stream. I got a few streaks of yellow on them. So I touched up the purple there. It's all okay again, thank goodness. Yeah, I know. So I'm going to tape those up before I start. So I'll get that done. Oh, and drinks check. Got some more Coke Zero. Nice one. Fresh tin. Skull. Oh, and yeah, I need to get the graffiti done as well. What do you see? I was messing about with the graffiti on the side there. And just make a wee bit of room out of the way. That is pretty much what I came up with. You can see there the graffiti. I've just pretty much tried to copy it. I'm not sure what it says, but on the side there, you can just kind of see on his sort of side closest to the right, he's got those letters LUTR, and then I'm just interpreting that other one there on his sort of on his belly as BR100. So I'm gonna go for that, and then that kind of symbol logo. So it shouldn't be too bad. I'll just freehand it with a small brush. It shouldn't be too bad. It was more just figuring out what they were, or I suppose I could have messaged Gastron, but I didn't want to annoy him. It's not that big a deal. Oh, and as usual, I've got my phone here, just checking on the chat. And yeah, Tom, Matt, sorry, Coke Zero. And Tom just finished the bottle broke during your season. Back together, start repainting tomorrow. Oh, nice one, Tom, nice one. 2 steps forward, 1 back, man. 2 steps forward, 1 back. Hopefully you get it sorted. And there's Mel in. Nice one, Mel. Mel's doing a wee bit of quilling tonight. Nice one. She was working hard today. And Sean, I had a bunch of you guys after the last live stream. The links were really helpful. Oh, nice one, Sean. Now that you say that, I actually checked out the link that Bric-a-Brac. It was Bric-a-Brac sent it on the Journeyman Painter, or Painter Journeyman, or I'll maybe get it up on the screen later. I'll try to do a screen share. But yeah, really helpful painting channel. Yeah, I know. So yeah, I'll definitely share that later. It was very helpful stuff. I haven't got through half of his videos yet, but really helpful stuff. So yeah, let's see, get that out of the way. And go back to the main. Yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah, I want to get those ears taped up first. Stick it in the clothes first, just to make sure it doesn't pull the paint. Let's see. I was gonna just tape them all up in one, but I'll need to keep that gap between them in case I need to get in there. Is it worth the hassle? No, it's not worth the hassle at all, is it? It's really just these parts. Well, okay, no, I'll put a wee bit on it just in case. I might as well. It's just very annoying having to go back and touch up those wee bits when you've got them looking just right. So I might as well take a wee bit of effort now. Not that it took long to touch it up, but I doubt that purple paint would be much use now. I'd have to mix up more. Ooh, and I got a cracker. I seen a cracker build by Jack Parker on Instagram. I'll maybe have to show you that later as well. It's pretty much a snowman bot or a snowball bot, so that would be really cool to do for a Christmas build. So I think I'm going to do that. I'll if I remember, I'll show the pictures later on the main screen here. But yeah, really cool. Jack Parker. I don't know if anybody follows him on Instagram, but he does some really cool designs. So yeah, it was yesterday I think I seen it. I seen it and I instantly thought, yep, that's perfect. That's a perfect Christmas build. I know these yellow bits are really dark now, but I'm gonna lighten them up big time. Pretty much the same way I did the purple. Just start with my darkest first, and then work my way up to the lighter colours. So that's the masking done. Get that out of the way. And let me see. I was gonna mix some of the worn penny with some metallic silver and maybe a wee bit of it was yellow ochre I think I used. Yeah, yellow ochre. Let's see what I get from that. And Brick was saying the metallics don't really react well in the wet palette, so I'll just do it on a piece of parchment paper here. And Mel, yeah, I was showing Mel that snowman bat. Let me see, I'll show you it now that I'm talking about it before we get started. Let me see. If I go to... This might look a bit weird when I'm in OBS, but so if I go to screen, and then, sorry about that. Oh no, sorry, it's not YouTube I'm looking, it's Instagram. And I hope that's working. Jack Parker, there we go. So yeah, these are some of the designs he does, really cool. Hope he doesn't mind me showing this. Hope it should be okay. It should be okay, it'll be fine. But this guy right here, just brilliant. So that, I mean, that's perfect for a ping pong ball. It really is perfect for a ping pong ball. So yeah, I think that's the plan for a Christmas build. I might even try and get those panel lines. There's a few, panel lines on there. I would maybe cover them in milliput first, and then I can score those panel lines in. You know. But hi Tom, that's it. That's it. The boss has spoken. The boss has spoken. That has to be on the tree now. And yeah, Tom, I think he did. Starting Inktober. Yeah. Let me see. It was Dr. Toys. Dr. Toys originally got me onto him. I had never seen him before, and yeah, Dr. Toys showed me a few of his builds, and I think he did that sort of he did, yeah. Dr. Toys did that skeleton sort of spaceman. So yeah, that'll be cool. But again, sorry, Jack, if I'm sharing that and I shouldn't be. Sorry, but it's all good. It's all good. And let's see. Just go back to OBS here. There we go. We're good. We're good. So, let me see. I've got a wee bit of grease-proof paper. And I've already shaped these like crazy earlier, so they're good to go. And Sean, you got your wet palette sorted. You're going, nice one, Sean. Nice one. Definitely a really good tool. You see, I mean, obviously you'll get different results, but for some of those thicker paints, when they've been sitting in that for a couple of days, to me they just go to a perfect consistency for using. They just flow nicely. Obviously, other ones like this doesn't really fare too well. I think what happens is all the metallic flakes sort of sink to the bottom. You might be able to mix that up and revive it. I don't know, but yeah. And then again, this one here, the purples there, they sat in the wet palette for, I think it was about 4 days, and yeah, they were still perfectly usable. In the center there, it's still a wee bit wet, so I'll be able to maybe reactivate some of that if I really needed to. Yeah, it is a really good. And I was thinking, I don't know whether it would be a benefit or not. I layer it. Let me see, I'll get one of these sponges. I have one of these sponges, and then the wet palette paper over the top of that. I was thinking next time I might be trying to put a bit of kitchen roll in between the two first. So sort of layer it like that. It will be sponge, kitchen roll, and then paper. I think the paper just might help it, or the kitchen paper might help it a wee bit. I think it's worth trying, so I'll maybe try that next time. And Tom, my blue bot sitting on the paints was inspired. Alright, okay. Nice one. Yeah, he does a lot of good designs. That guy, Jake Parker, really cool. Definitely worth checking out if you don't already know him. So let's see. Out of the way. Now I'm thinking it was maybe the vintage brass that he used, because it's closer to yellow. That's very red. Yeah, I think it was the vintage brass. Let me see. I'll move that worn penny. I'll probably use that later for something else. Stick it over here. Yeah. It's even, you can see it there. It's closer to the yellow ochre. And Sean, you're just using a paper towel so far. Couldn't find a thin sponge. Okay, and is the paper towel working okay? I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Just getting another piece of parchment. Oh my. It really wants to curl. Now I understand why your palette is a really useful box. It's confused me for a while. Oh right, yeah. Yeah, it's a cheap wet palette, especially with the lid. The lid's just perfect. I don't think there's any water left in that, or it's all evaporated. But being able to put that lid on and seal it up is just brilliant. Yeah. And Sean, no way, noob, no way. For the longest time, I just used one of those, those wee plastic pallets, or wee circular pallets, like almost like a flower shape. I used one of those for ages. I used to line it with tin foil because I hated washing the thing. I just took the tin foil out and threw it away. So yeah, no, I've only recently, it was just because I can't remember who did the first video on making your own wet palette. I'm not too sure who it was, but yeah, and I give it a go, and I've only recently, that's my first ever pack there of the proper wet palette paper. And before that I just used parchment paper. So no way, not a noob at all. And Spider-Man, if you just thought it was really tidy, with a lunchbox. Well, I like to think I'm pretty tidy. I like to think I'm pretty tidy anyway. Yeah, like I say, that's way more yellow. That's vintage brass. Much better. And then you get some of this yellow ochre. Sean, link on the palette paper. Let me see. I'll show you the brand, sure, and you can look it up on eBay. And if not, I'll try my best to stick a link in the description there. But AK, I didn't even know that. What about that? That's actually an AK-47. Flip me. But yep, AK wet palette paper. It was just for the size, really. That the size fits my lunchbox. So you can't get them in all different shapes and sizes. And I would think all the brands are the same. I wouldn't think there's much different. I know if I needed any more, if I could get bigger sheets that I could cut, I probably would. So yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about brand. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't be brand faithful to AK, definitely not. And then again, Bric-a-Brac was saying, Bric-a-Brac's been giving me loads of tips on mixing colours and stuff. So he was saying instead of using white to lighten this, I should try and use the metallic, just flat metallic silver, or well, not flat, extreme sheen silver. So yeah, I'm gonna try that. Oh, excuse me, bumped the mic there. So I've no idea what colour I'm going to get out of these. No idea. It's totally experimental at this point. So let me see, I'll get an old brush here just for mixing. Alrighty, let's see. Yeah, I remember the first time mixing these two together was like, well, that's not making much difference, but it really does. It just changes it in a cool kind of way. It makes that yellow ochre almost pearlescent, which is really cool. And then, if I remember, I added a wee bit of this raw umber just to darken that down, because you can see it is very dark compared to what I've mixed there. So I'll get a wee bit of that in. That's it, man. Mustardy gold. Mustardy gold. Oh, there's salmon for nosy already. No, mate. Too early. Just started. Alrighty. And Tom, no bric-a-brac tonight. Bric-a-brac actually messaged her and said he wouldn't make it. Cujin, I don't know. You never know. Cujin might jump in. But no bric-a-brac tonight. Don't want to darken this too much. Because, I mean, I'm just going to be lightening it again with that silver. Okay, I think that's looking good. It's a wee bit thick. I'll maybe put a wee drip of water in. Cool. And I think I'll just use that the way it is for now. I think that'll be good. But I'll take a wee bit maybe and water it down some more. Get another piece of parchment here. Because it is very thick. I want to put it on in more of a glaze. Just to be safe. Easy 8, purple and gold, Royal Rabbit Bat. Aye, that's purple and gold right enough. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Nope, not my design. Easy 8. This is a Gastron's design. So I'm just copying his colour scheme. That's the plan for this guy. But nice one. Thanks for jumping in. Just water this down a wee bit more. The grr. Yeah, nice one, man. The grr, the Great Royal Rabbit Robot. That works. I'll maybe have to get a bit of graffiti grr on the other side. Because I've already got graffiti for this side. But yeah, on this side I'll maybe put GRRR. Yep, GRRR. Okay, let's see. Ooh, didn't want to do that. Another wee touch up needed. That's not too bad. It's not too bad. That's all good. I've crammed everything in a wee bit more just to try and get a better camera angle. So let me see. I'll start on these ears just to see how this goes on. Yep, that's looking good. Yep, that has worked a treat. I'll just get later and later and later. So you start with these tanks on the back maybe. Easy, total respect for all the master trespassers out there just trying to get... You'll get there, just keep going. You'll get there the more you make. You see all this stuff on the shelf behind me, you know. It's just down to the more you make, the more experience you get, and you'll just develop your own style. So yeah, keep at it. Keep at it. And Sean, thank you Sean and Tom as well. And easy, yeah, I'm in Northern Ireland, yeah, north of Ireland. I sure am. What about yourself? Whereabouts are you? USA, Utah. Nice one. Nice one. Can't forget about these wee details on the front. Whew, okay, take a breath, take a breath. Awful bad habit of holding my breath. And your bro, alright, okay. Easy at your brother married an Irish girl. Gonna have that. Oh yeah. You never know. You never know, I might know her. Sean, you keep overloading your brush. Yeah, yeah. The tip I found the most handiest was to, yeah, just never put more than half a bristle's worth. You know, split your bristles in half. What do we see? Well, yeah, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, that's about how much I'm putting on. Although I would argue with cheaper brushes, these brushes are slightly, well, slightly. These are the best brushes I've ever had. These are the Artiscapade. Compared to my cheaper brushes, I would have overloaded them all the time because they just don't hold enough paint. You know, but well, yeah, once you can afford to sort of add to your brush collection, it is better to try and buy a slightly more expensive one. The difference is unreal. The difference is unreal. So yeah, I would recommend these Artiscapade. These were what, 15 quid for 16 brushes, is that right? 15 quid. Oh, sorry, 15 brushes. Yeah, and they're really good brush. So yeah, and it's just the difference in the amount of paint they can hold. That's what I noticed the most. Spider map, done a bit of crafting instruction today. Okay. Making a shelf for a frame extractor for your laser cutter in your cave. I'm hoping over the holidays you can try and make one of your pipe. Nice one, Spider-Man. Look forward to seeing that. crafting infrastructure. Nice one. Yeah, it's always nice adding to the craft room. I really enjoy even just putting a shelf up or just a wee new area. You know, I really enjoy it. But that's cool, man. A pipe bat will be cool. Those pipe bats are good. They're nice for painting. Just nice big areas to paint. Okay. Oh, get this wee clasp done as well. This wee boy down here. Nice one, Tom. Nice one. Appreciate it. Okay. Let's see, can I set this light up a wee bit better? It doesn't seem to be doing me much favours. There we go, see if that's any better. Oh yeah, that's much better. Yeah. Flatten that out a bit just so it's not glaring on the screen there. Oh yeah, much better. Yeah, just to say thanks on those wee tabs. I've done those wee tabs as well. I just want those to stand out, and you can see in the original artwork there up in the top corner there, those wee yellow tabs just stand out lovely. So I'll get those done. Thanks, Easy8. Nice one. Gratch, what about you, Gratch? Gratch Zeppelin, if we don't get those legs up, the robots will rise up and take over. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Say thanks. I'll maybe hit it with a hairdryer here first because I don't wanna smudge everything I've already done. Let's see. Go. Nice one, Sean. Thank you. Just with a blow dryer out there, thinking should have been saying, well, going anywhere nice on your holidays? The T-Bolt, what about you? Nice one. Thanks for jumping in. Hey Matt, tonight if the bus rises up, there's bound to be one that launches hot dogs at people. So I support the uprising, if only score a few hot dogs. No, look, I think when the uprising happens, I'll be fine. Look at my contribution, you know what I mean? If I'll be fine, I'm not worried about it. That's it. It's all fun and games till someone starts an uprising, isn't that right? Okay. Time to go a wee bit later with my mustard. Just take a wee bit more here. Oh, should really use my old brush. Oh, need some of that silver as well. And I've never lightened a colour with silver before. This is a total new territory here. And yeah, it seems to be doing okay. Let me take a wee bit more. I think I will need to add some white as well. That's just not as bright as I wanted. I want it just to go brighter. Yeah, definitely a wee bit of white too. Just a bit. It just seems odd mixing metallics with flat acrylics. It's just something I've never done before, but it's working a treat. And certainly not using it on the wet palette there helps. I do find the metallics don't really like the wet palette at all. They go very funny very quickly. Okay. Get a wee drink here before we start. Cheers. Okay. Wee bit of water. And yes, Sean, you had trouble with your metallics on the wet palette. Yeah, it's. I was saying earlier, I think it's the weight of the metallic flakes. They just all want to sink. Yeah, I know. So yeah, I think that's why it separates so quickly. Okay. I'll go easel on the ears first. And yeah, Sean, totally, they don't mix well at all. No, it seems to be that the more you mix them in the wet palette, the worse they go. But I mean, you see there on just a piece of parchment paper with no water, it's still sitting perfectly. It hasn't sprayed out or anything, or run into another color. So yeah, safer leaving them off the wet palette, I think. Rachel, what about you, Rachel? Good to see you here. And yeah, I've got glasses on, yeah. I normally work with glasses on. I should really have them on all the time. But I just don't like wearing them. But yeah, when I'm working, I definitely have to wear them. I wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing at all. Yeah, I was thinking as well. I haven't really did a colour in the thrusters yet, so I was considering doing some of this pewter, but to me it's more like a cobalt blue. I think that would be nice in the thrusters, and then you can see his eye there is like a blue. So I'll maybe try mixing some of the pewter with some of the lighter. Oh, I'm making a mess. Some of the lighter blue, to see what I come up with. But yeah, that's for the eyes. Or for A, he only has one. Making a mess. Hi, that's it, Tom. That's it, Tom. If you're not making a mess, you're not doing it right. Winby, what about you, Winby? Nice one. Good evening, good evening. Thanks for jumping in. And Tom, yeah, cleaning up isn't so much fun though. Yeah, see, Tom, see when I finish here tonight, I'll just walk away from this and clean it up tomorrow. Yeah, cleaning up is the worst part. It really is. So yeah, I'll just put everything down, put the lid on this maybe, and just walk away. No cleaning up tonight, no thanks. I suppose thinking about the tidying up kind of helps you keep it clean as you go a wee bit. I know, since you know you have to clean it up. Okay, looking good. I'm liking this, the way this is going. Getting lighter and lighter. Hi, Sean, you put a big roll of paper down when you start, and then when you're done. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just cover the whole table in a sheet of paper. Aye, that's true. Having a piece of test paper handy. Yeah. And I suppose if you spill anything as well, it'd be handy. It's going to absorb most of it. Okay. I think I'm ready for the hairdryer again. I haven't missed anywhere. I think this one could do with a wee bit more. And T-Bolt, nice one. You got signed up for Instagram. Happy days. Good place to be. Loads of good stuff on there. And Matt, the gear's coming along nicely. Thank you, Matt. It's getting there now. It's getting there. I'll lighten this yellow up some more, or this mustard, and get another layer of it on. Great. Yeah, I think that's fine. Ready to hit with the hairdryer. Oh, did I do the wee clasp? I don't think I did. Just under here. Go. Joe T Bolt on Instagram. Nice one. And Sean, you signed up as well. Nice one, Sean. Stalking me, Bill. Nah, you can't stalk people on Instagram unless you're DMing them like crazy. Looking at their stuff isn't stalking. You have a load to catch up on. Load to catch up on. Let's see, could we drink? Skull. Okay. Lighten this down a wee bit. Oh no, hairdryer first. Hairdryer first. Go. Just takes those metallics a wee bit longer to dry. Just not as quick as the acrylic. Okay, I think a wee bit of white should do the trick. Sorry, there's my Instagram going. Hi Tom, you did. You only started your Instagram recently, Tom. There, yeah. I'm not really. I've got the grips with it now. It's not too bad. Just if you are starting out, just remember your hashtags. Just try to find pictures that are similar to yourself and see what hashtags they're using, and just so you get seen a wee bit more. That's about all. It took me a while to get the hang of. Okay. And wee drip of water. A bit of her just in my paint. Tom, hashtags, they just cut and paste them to my post. No, find what I find is, Tom, when you start typing in the hashtag, popular hashtags start coming up. So if I was say typing in scratch building, once you get as far as sort of scratch, like scratch building will come up, or scratch built, or that was the way it worked for me. But I'm sure you could cut and paste them. Yeah, I'm sure you could. Didn't want that. Didn't want that. I just ran a wee bit there. Just getting a clean brush. Just wiping up, not too bad. Oh yeah. Whew, hold my breath again. Okay. And easy it, yeah. The arm snapped off there last time, but it's because it's all put together with pins. It's just gonna glue right back in. You wouldn't even know it was broke. So yeah, it was just a bit heavy-handed when I was painting in between them, but it's not a problem. And the T-bolt, it does. I just posted your work in progress and typed in GODZ. There you go. Nice one. Nice one. Ah, that's it. Modular. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Modular. And the other half is red and blue laser beams. What's that of your work in progress? Nice, nice. Kujin, nice one, Kujin. What about you? Nice one. We're wondering where you were. Happy days. That's my moderator in the house. How's things with you, Kujin? All good. Working too much. Yeah, working too much. Bossman, nice one, Bossman. What about you? I know. Yeah, get so excited. I start painting my thumb. I just can't help myself. Just can't help myself. No, just cleaning my brush off. Just cleaning the excess paint, sort of thing. I was using. Tend to use a bit of kitchen roll at the start, and then, like you said, when you get a bit excited, you just go straight for the thumb. But yeah, I think this is ready to go lighter again. How light can I get it? A wee bit more white out here. Get my old scruffy brush. And Kujin, I'm gonna finish eating and see about jumping from my mobile to my desktop, so be in the shadows lurking. No worries, Kujin, no worries. Get your feed into you, that's wild. Straight home from work. Brilliant. Okay. I'll just take a wee bit of this and mix it straight into the white, because I really do want this to be quite bright. That should do it. Oh, and can't forget wee drip of water, just because it's very thick. Okay, let's see how this goes on the rabbit ears first. T-Boat takes forever to sand off the G on the Gatorade bottle cap. Palm sander, that could be an idea. Easy it. Mark, oh nice one, Mark. What about you? I'm all good. Can't complain. Sean trying to paint white over grey primer. Third coat still not there. Yeah. White doesn't cover very well at all. Sure doesn't. It really doesn't. I feel your pain. And the T-Bolt, you're filling it with super glue and magic powder. That's the way to do it. T-Bolt. The magic powder. There we go, lovely. Oh, never forgot about this tank. And yeah, Mark, it will be cool hanging up with some fishing wire or floating on some magnets. That would be cool too, on the base with some hardcore magnets holding them up. Yeah, but I've got a wee stand from there. A wee, what do you see? I just made a wee base from some wood and some paper mache clay. So he's going to go in there, but I'll cut that down pretty low, so he'll not be sitting up too high. You know. So yep, that's the base anyway. Still need to get it drilled out. And I don't think I'm even going to give this guy a black wash. Normally I would give him some kind of wash when I'm finished, but I think once the dry brush goes on with a bit of metallic, there'll be no need at all. No need for wash, definitely not. Mark, I've got an old Enterprise. Keep me in hang from the ceiling. Yeah, yeah. I don't know about hanging stuff from the ceiling. I think I'm afraid of walking into it. They need to be up nice and high out of the way. And yeah, Tom, I had thought about trying to get my hands on a clear tube to stand them on. I can't find anything at all suitable. I know you can buy Perspex tubes, but this one here is going to be black. I've got that taped up at the minute. So when I pull that tape off, it'll be black underneath. You can sort of see it there. Yeah, so hopefully that'll hide enough. And it won't be very long. You know, it won't be very high off the ground at all. So I hope I can sort of make it look half decent anyway. And Mark, yeah, no wash for this guy. I don't think, no wash. And Winby, what about you, Winby? Are you going to give it a protective coat of varnish before? I would normally I would give it a coat of clear lacquer first. You know, just coat it with clear lacquer first, and then I would add some wash. But no, I'm not going to add any wash at all. I don't think he needs it. I really don't. Well, I haven't said I've changed my mind before. I could change my mind once he's finished. But at the minute, the way I'm feeling, no. When I do the dry brush with metallics, I think it's just gonna look spot on. And Mark, yeah, that's the thing about the wash. It does hide a lot of mistakes, doesn't it? It is handy stuff. Cheers, Mark. Doesn't look like a lid. Well, on this guy, the mid part there is PVC pipe, and then those two outside parts, those are the lids there. So yeah, there is lids involved, most definitely. Okay. And Mark, yeah, big time. Really enjoyed art in school. Yeah, big time. Art was definitely my favourite subject in school. Mr. Reed, that was my art teacher that I can remember. Mr. Reed, great art teacher. Okay. Callous Sword. What about you? What about you? Thanks for jumping in. On the wrong account. It makes no difference what account you're on. You're here, aren't you? It really don't matter. Let's see, get a wee drink. Cheers. Okay. Wes, alright, Wes. Alright enough, I forgot. You think you had said before you had 2 accounts? Nice one, Wes, though. Nice one. Thanks for jumping in, Wes. Callous Sword. What about that? And Mark, yeah, thank you, Mark. Thank you. I got my PC there a few weeks ago, so this is my setup. I'm keeping it away from the craft area just to keep it all clean and not get it spattered with paint and covered in glue and baking powder. So yeah, that's over there. The T-boat, anybody getting a white Christmas? Maybe here in Northern Ireland, we're always sort of told that we might get a white Christmas. It's certainly cold enough. It's cold enough. So, let's see. I don't think I want to go any later. Or do you? Let me see. Just put it on the other screen. Oh, sorry, wrong one. That one will be better. Yeah. I could maybe go a wee bit brighter. I could go a wee bit brighter, alright, on those tanks. Come on, focus. There we go. That's better. Yeah. I think I could maybe make up a brighter wash, a slightly brighter wash, and just wash over the top of it. Everything that might brighten it up. Just a wee bit. Yeah, the 3D printing. No, I would like a wee 3D printer myself now to print out parts. I think it would be cool. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think they have their uses, certainly. They have their uses. So, should I brighten this up? Or just rely on the metallic dry brushing? I think I should maybe brighten it up a wee bit. I really do. I think it's still a bit dull. And Wes, nice one. You're too generous. You're sure you're already sending stuff. But don't tempt me. I might get a wee look on that thingy verse, is it? And look for a few bits and pieces. Yeah, that could be cool actually. And yeah, Sean, brighter. I think you're right. So if I take, I'll get rid of my yellow ochre because I know it's dull. If I take just my, is this cadmium? Yeah, just some regular cadmium yellow and mix up a wash with it, that should be able to brighten that up, I would hope. So I'll do that. Kevin. But I could print a mask and push the button. T-vote. And yeah, that's it. Just finding the parts yourself from bits and pieces. I know what you mean, T-Bolt. Yeah, and that's my point, Ways. Being able to take bits and pieces from other bots, or just parts that are hard to find, or even ball joints. I don't know if you can 3D print ball joints, but that would be handy. But yeah, just nice, or guns, or tanks, and stuff like that there. Stuff that's just a wee bit harder to make, I think would be handy to 3D print, you know. And mold making, that's another one I want to try. Mold making of certain greeblies will be handy as well. So yeah, I want to look into that in the future too. Let's see, put that out of the way. Get myself another wee piece. I could use my wet palette, but it's a bit mucky, so I'll just stick with my wee pieces of parchment. And yeah, Mark, something from nothing is best, definitely, but it would be nice to have the option to detail them with bits and pieces from the printer, or like you said, start with a set of 3D printed legs, or a couple of 3D printed arms, or yeah, like I say, I mean, flip me, I'm nowhere near being able to buy one myself, but it's just the thought of one's very nice. The thought of one is very cool. And yeah, Mark, well, you're saying if it's cheap, it's getting cheaper anyway. The price of 3D printing is coming down. It is getting a lot cheaper. And yeah, Ways, that's it. Loads of files for Greeblies. That's it, yeah. A Greebly folder would be good, just to have your choice. Yeah, I know. That's my thought on it anyway. The T-Bolt feel like sculpting something? Go for it. Go for it, get sculpting. Hopefully this doesn't ruin everything I've already done, but I'll try it on a tank on the back first. And sure, if I start with it thin enough, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We'll see. That's it, Kyujin, nice one. Thank you. Oh, knock my light. And will do, Wes. Will do. That's cool. Appreciate it. I'm looking forward to getting your wee package anyway. Obviously, if you don't get it sorted before Christmas, here I know what it's like posting stuff this time of year, so don't rush, like. But yeah, I'll get a wee look on Thingiverse and see what they have. So, I'll maybe hit this with the hairdryer first, just to make sure this is all completely dry. Let's see. Let's stick it there. Go. There we go. Sorry about that. Let me see. Oh, Crafty Rick. Nice one, Crafty Rick. What about you? Thanks for jumping in. Happy days. And Way's been the first post after Christmas. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I think if you posted it now anyway, it wouldn't get here to a couple of weeks after Christmas anyway, so you will be safer just waiting. Yeah, Ways, that sounds like a plan. Keychain. And no worries, Rick. No worries. Thanks for jumping in anyway if you're at work. Scathing at work. Paintman journeying. What about that? I have just lined up just when you're in the chat there. Nice one. Thanks for jumping in, man. I've been checking out your channel. Something shocking. What do we see? If I go to that. Let me see. There we go. This is Paintman Journeying's channel. Just brilliant. Just brilliant. If you need any tips on painting, obviously on painting minis and stuff, but it applies to anything you're painting at all. The tips on it are just unreal. So there, at the minute, it's 889 subs. Do me a favour and go and sub there to Paintman Journeying's channel and check it out. Honestly, if you're interested in painting at all, go for it. Go for it. Hopefully Qjin can do me a favour there. And nice one, Qjin. Crafty Rick's channel there as well. That's another awesome channel. But yeah, Paintman Journeying, that's wild. I'm glad you're in the stream. Very cool. I learnt a lot from those videos, without a doubt. Zombie, just checking the chat here. Ooh, nice one, Wales. That would do. That would do. Yeah, appreciate anything at all. Throw it in. More than likely, yeah. I'll use it. And nice one, T-Bolt. Nice one, T-Bolt. Thanks, Qjin, yeah, for getting that link. Nice one, like I say. Really, really useful channel. Most definitely. Sean, nice one, Sean. Okay, let's see if this completely ruins what I've done. I shall try it on one of these tanks at the back first. Maybe this wee one. Yeah, Mark, without a doubt, Qjin, #1 moderator, you got it. You got it. That's a good bit brighter anyway. Oh, no worries, Paintman. No worries. Really appreciate your stuff. Big time. Rick, later man. Don't be working too hard, Rick. Don't be working too hard. Thanks for joining. I shall catch you in the next one, I'm sure. Yeah, that's much better. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see, can I get it to focus? A wee bit better anyway. But yeah, it needs to be just more yellow. More yellow. Nice one. And I'm just hoping this yellow isn't going to cover up that gradient. I don't think it is. I think when it dries, that gradient will still shine through. There's Wiz. You're going to be doing a big refit on your print room. Going to be putting a dedicated craft table for scratch bills. Nice one. 50-litre tub full of stuff for bills. Nice one, Wiz. Nice one. Oh yeah. It was funny, we were talking earlier about improving your craft room. It's always nice. And yeah, Mark. Oh yeah. Nice one. Checking out Orange Vids. Nicely done. Aye, Wiz. Already got your basket filled. Aye. Oh, nice one. There's Bill in. What about you, Bill? Nice one, Bill. Thanks for jumping in. Yep, 2 cameras going. Fancy. Fancy, alright. I can do all sorts of fancy stuff, you know, like, you know, this kind of thing. You know, be all, ooh, look at this and all. So yeah, very fancy. Let's say I'm spoilt from I got my new computer. Spoilt without a doubt. Nice one, Q-Gen, thank you. And there's Paint Man. You've never been good at building. 3D printing's just the cheapest way. Yeah, big time. Paint Man, if you're into minis at all, a 3D printer would be the way to go. Matt, I am spoiled getting this computer. I feel really spoiled having this computer now. It's just unreal. Oh. Nice one, Wes. Nice one, Wes. That's cool. But I suppose I should give him a shout. Michael Fryer, if anybody's watching and interested on how I did all this stuff on OBS, learned it all from Richard. Sorry, Michael Fryer. Michael Fryer. If you check out his channel, it's all to do with just learning OBS and how to use it. Definitely very helpful channel. And Bill, yeah, need a new computer. This is my first computer, Bill, so it is. First one. And that's why I'm feeling a bit spoilt. I've never had a computer before. And definitely a bit of a learning curve, like learning how to use it. But no, it's getting there. It's getting there. And like I say, I've had plenty of people on YouTube keeping me right. Everybody keeps me right. Matt Keys, I've been here since the start. Yeah, Matt has been here from the start, alright. And the T-Bolt before that, I did all the editing on the phone. This is what I had before. Everything was done on this Huawei phone. The whole lot. Recording, editing, voiceover a lot. So like I said, that's why I'm spoiled. So at the minute I'm using 2 iPhones. My parents replaced their iPhones, so they gave me their old one. So now I'm recording 2 iPhones, and they're just wired directly into my computer with a USB extension. And yeah, that's what I'm running on now. I've got one of the phones on a boom arm here, and the other one's on a tripod or a tripod on the corner of the table. So yeah. And like I say, wee bit finicky to learn how to use, but once you learn how to use it, it's easy. And Bill, yeah, I haven't actually edited a video on this computer yet because I haven't had any footage to edit. So I started streaming first. But yeah, I'll be recording on OBS, but I'll probably edit on Shotcut. That's what I've been watching most of the videos on. Shotcut. It's a free video editor. It seems to be along the same lines as what I had on my phone, except obviously way more advanced. So yeah, I will be editing on the computer. And yes, crusted all the way. Crusted all the way, without a doubt. It's gotta be crusted. And Mark, no, one thing I have done is when I got the computer, I made sure to buy an external hard drive. So any videos or pictures or anything I'm saving is going onto the external hard drive and leaving the computer memory free kind of thing. Because I was told that from anybody with any experience that you'll fill it up with pictures and videos and it'll just slow down. So I did make sure to do that. Yeah, I've got an external terabyte external hard drive. Yeah, I know. So that should keep me right. Cheers. Yep, crusted. It has to be crusted. Excuse me. Easy, you just found out your sister-in-law grew up in Camlock, between Belfast and Dublin. Camlock. Sounds from, I don't think I've ever been there, no, don't think I've ever been there, so I wouldn't know her. But no, nice one, that's cool. Small world. Camlock, between Belfast and Dublin. Yeah. Well, I'm in Lurgan, County Armagh, if you want to look that up to see how close we are. It's Lurgan, County Armagh. Loch Ness, if that helps. Crustolium, yeah, T-Bolt. I suppose Crustolium's not too bad. It's not too bad. But to me, crusted just it's easy off the tongue, do you know what I mean? And it sounds nice if you like that sort of thing. Bill, I imagine living quite a countryside place. No, not really, Bill. No, not really. It's small town. I suppose that we're surrounded by greenery, yeah, on the green belt kind of thing. But I wouldn't say it's countryside, you know. No. Although now to say that, I did spend a lot of time in the fields when I was growing up, so I suppose it would be compared to most people. It would be, the fields are very accessible. And I lovingly call them the fields, up the fields. That's where you would have found me most days. Up the fields. Getting up to something. Mr. Doughboy, what about you? Nice one. And Winby, you're going to Cavan. Oh, nice one. Cavan, yep. I did a lot of work down south, so it would have been in Cavan now and then, I suppose. Yep, yep. I laboured down south for a while. Cool, very cool. And Mark, everyone thinks it's all green. Well, sorry, excuse me. Yeah, Mark, it would be greener than most places. It would be greener than, certainly would be greener than most places. Yeah, I know, very lucky that way, where you're never too far from a field. Bill, got a Christmas episode coming. Yeah, Bill, I'm going to try my best. I was showing everyone earlier. Let us see, I'll try to share it on the screen again here. That I was on Instagram and I spotted this from Jake Parker. This, I think, is a pretty cool Christmas bot, because I talked about doing a mech suit of some kind, a snowman mech suit or something like that. So, yeah, I think that's the guy for the job. I really do. I really like that design. I don't know if you know Jake Parker, but he does some very cool designs. So yeah, as soon as I get this guy finished, it's on to a Christmas build. Definitely. Go. And sheep, aye, Sean, sheep. What's them Calvin people, aye? Is that right, Wes? They'll peel an orange in their pocket. So stingy, they'll peel an orange in their pocket. What about that? Aye, Mel, mostly building huts up the fields, that's it. Building huts up the fields. Mr. Doughboy, you're all forest and mountains are in Maine. Nice one, all forest and mountains. That would suit me, I wouldn't mind that. And Matt, yeah, that snowbot, pretty cool, like, pretty cool snowbot. And I had talked, you know those Machine Krieger that do an SASR model or something that do that is like a snowbot with a carrot nose and all. So I was gonna do something along those lines. It'll be a mixture of those anyway. Some sort of snowbot. And Gratz, yeah, there should be a Christmas version of the Monster Bash. We'll never know, maybe next year. Maybe next year we'll get a few builders together and do some sort of Christmas themed Monster Bash. Yeah, I know. I had asked my patrons for suggestions and Matt, I think Matt was looking at a Mad Max themed Santa sled, and then there was one for a pod racer Santa sled, and there was all sorts. But yeah, I think I'll stick with that snowbat. I think it looks pretty good. And Bill has to be Robo-Bash. Yeah. Robo-Bash. A Christmas Robo-Bash. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good to me. But I think I'm pretty much done with these yellow parts. I just need to give them some metallic highlights now. I think I'm pretty good to go. I can take this tape off. Get that out of the way. And yeah, Keegan, Mel is next door. Paper quilling some Christmas decorations. That's what Mel gets up to. She likes it because it's not messy. You don't make a mess doing it, and some of the stuff you do is pretty cool with the paper quilling. I don't think I'd have the patience making up all those wee quills. But no, that's what Manly's doing. Watching Scrooge, I think you were watching Scrooge, Mel, weren't you? And obviously you have me on in the background. There we go. That's looking better now. Get my torch to see if I can get a better view on that. And I'll just give this a quick blast with a hairdryer just to make sure it's dry. Oh, that was another one I was thinking that's streaming over Christmas. Christmas Pickle Rick. I don't know if you watch Dr. Toys, but he did a Christmas pickle there recently. I was thinking of doing a Rick and Morty style Christmas pickle. So I might live stream that over Christmas, over the Christmas weekend maybe. Hi, that's it, Tom Robobash. Oh, definitely. Bill, good night. Thanks again for dropping in, Bill. Appreciate it. Good night. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Okay. Now, what's next? Some metallic on these pipes. And on some of these pipes too, I think. Maybe give where those arms connect into the body there. I'll probably do some metallic there as well. Pretty much just the final touches, really. A home straight, as I say. If this doesn't cover very well, yeah, I think it would be silly not to. I should repaint it black first. That would be the sensible thing to do. Some black. Excuse me. No. What have I done? Another touch up to do. Although I could maybe make it a scratch. That could work too. Mark, your favourite one's Gremlins. Aye. Me too, me too. Aye, that's it, Q-Jin, you have to rule one iron fist. Rule one iron fist. No, that's it, Q-Jin. That's it. I know you had to give all that up to come to this channel, didn't you? Give that gaming career moderation up. And Q-Jin, yeah, that's it. You'll not get no toxicity here. Definitely not. T-Boat, you didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything too important. Were you taking the puppies out for a toilet break? I'm sure mine are wondering where I am. I'm surprised I haven't been in for a nosy yet. Toy collectors. I'm Q-Jin, no problem. No problem. I appreciate all your hard work. Yeah, I know. Need somebody to take care of the riffraff and post links. I really appreciate it. Oh, cats. All right, Mark. Nice one. Nice one, cats. And how they're a bit like dogs. Maine Coon. Maine Coon, am I saying that right? Dottie, she's the toad. Nice one, Q-Jin. Glad you watch a bunch of guitar channels. They're a really good bunch. Yeah, I would say so. Musicians are generally quite encouraging. That's what I found anyway. Played bass for years, and yeah, I've never came across a musician that isn't encouraging, really. Mark, nice one. Nice one. And Bassman, you ordered miter glue yesterday. How long does a bottle last me? A bottle would last me, I would say, about 4 or 5 builds. Yeah, a bottle does last me a long time. There's what's left in a bottle. Let me see. You can see it's about 2/3 left there, and I've been using that for at least 3 or 4 builds. Yeah, at least 3 or 4. And then what I did was actually put some of it out into a smaller container, so there's some of that out of that bottle in there. That's glue in there as well. So yeah, it was a wee experiment just to see if you put the glue into a different container, does it harden up? And it doesn't. So good news. maybe I'll leave those wires purple. And maybe do that one at the front. I'll do that one chrome. Or metallic, should I say. Maybe these ones at the back as well. Do those metallic. And Sean, yeah, that was glue. Yeah, that was miter bond glue. Miter bond glue. It was. Oh, well, Sam. There's Salmon again. Let us see, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, oh, oh. There he is. Good boy. Good lad. Yeah. He's just nosy. He's just nosy. Aren't you, mate? Go on. Come on. And there's Ruby too. Good girl. Ruby's a bit too chunky to jump up. Yeah. Squirt. Good. Come on. Right, just go. Go on, you two. Go on. Be there soon. Good boy. No, he's back. He's back. Just can't get enough. Yeah, nosy. Yeah, that's Sam. Sam and Ruby. Let me see. Where's Ruby? Eh? I want to see you squirt. Come on, let's see you. Oh, good girl. Oh, yes, good girl. Eh? No? You're not fussed? You coming? Come on. Oh, that's a girl. Good girl. No. Ruby's not fussed. Sure you're not? No. Right, just go on. Go on. Be there soon. Go on. Sorry about that. Sorry, I'm just checking the chat here. Just checking the chat. And Sean and Mark, you were fixing your rack of a Stormtrooper costume. Bought it in a bit, but since it's PVC, pipe well bonds really well. Okay. Nice one, Mark. And yeah, the glue, that is miter bond. I buy that from, I originally was buying it from Screwfix, and then I got it on Amazon in a 3-pack. I think a 3-pack was like £13 on Amazon. So yeah, and then with it, you normally get the activator, which is very handy. Yeah, I know. But it's actually for woodworking. It's a CA glue for woodworking, for doing, 45-degree joints and miter joints and stuff like that. But it's perfectly good for scratch building, and it's much cheaper than your average super glue. So yeah. Bassman, because of the price breaks and free shipping, 6 bottles. Yeah, nice one, dude. Nice one. That'll keep you going a long time. Good boy. Rusty Stormtrooper, Mark. Yeah, that should be cool. A rusty Stormtrooper would be very cool, yeah. Yeah. Get a wee drink. Alrighty. My word, I never even noticed. There's 20 past 11. I never even noticed what time it was. My word. That's wild. So let me see. Getting those pipes ready for metallic. After that, that's about it. I still have to do the graffiti, but it's going to be very fiddly. So I'll maybe wait and do it off camera myself. Yeah, I know. But yeah, there'll be a wee bit of graffiti going there, and then a wee bit going down there, and there, and then I'll put GRR on the side there. That should be pretty cool. What else? Really, that's about it. A bit of a metallic dry brush. I'll have to do that as well. Just a bit of a metallic dry brush, just to give it that metallic-y look. Yeah, I know. But yeah, that's wild. I really didn't realise it was that late. That's 10 flies. 10 flies. And Bossman, no worries. I'm just going to wrap up here anyway. I shall catch you later. Thanks for jumping in. Thank you. And, oh, don't worry, I'll glue that leg back on. I will certainly, look. It just fits perfectly, look. Don't even need to glue it. There we go. You wouldn't even know. Wouldn't even know. There we go. It'll be back on. Don't worry, boss man. It'll be back on. I'm keeping it off for now, just for easy access, just so we can get in here easier, and yeah, it's just out of the way. Mark, no worries, Mark. Thank you. Like I say, yeah, normally I'd wrap up about 11 o'clock, but I didn't see the time go in tonight. I really didn't. You know. So what I'll do is, yeah, I'll finish him up, and I'll post the finished pics on Instagram. Another wee touch up there to do, and then I'll get started on my Christmas build. But I'll sort of update my patrons on that first. I'll keep them updated on that. So yeah, that's the plan. Just a few wee touch ups on this guy and get the metallics done, and that'll be him done. And just get him onto his base. You know, so yeah, really pleased with him. Really pleased with the way he's turned out. Definitely happy with that paint effect. You know. And once again, everyone, thanks for the company. I really do appreciate the company. It's been great. And it just goes to show you, like I say, there's nearly 11:30. That's wild. Time for a cup of tea and let the pups out, I think. Cup of tea. I've finished my Coke Zero. Thank you, Matt. The Gur, he's looking great. I was just saying, I'll have to make sure to get some Gur graffiti on the side there. So, well, I'll have to make sure to do that. But yeah, very little to do late now. Very little. He is pretty much done. So he is. And Winby, thank you, Winby. I'll see you in the next one. Gretch, live long and prosper, Gretch. I'll see you in the next one. And T-Bolt, yeah, snowman. Going for a snowman. I'll show you once more just what I'm planning for my Christmas build. This guy right here, this guy or something close to that guy, you know. That will be the plan for the next stream, or not for the next stream. Sorry, for my Christmas build. For my next stream, I'm thinking about doing a Pickle Rick. I'll sculpt a Pickle Rick in the next stream. Well, a Christmas Pickle Rick. So yeah, that'll be over the Christmas holidays. So it will. And see, just change back to my regular screen here. Sorry, that's a bit trippy there. That's a bit trippy. So let me see. Yes, thanks to everybody. I'm supposed to say thanks. Callous Sword, yep. Wes, thank you, Wes. T-Bolt, catch you later, T-Bolt, thank you. Matt, obviously Matt. See you later, man. See you later. Qjin, my moderator, thank you, Qjin. Appreciate it. If I missed anybody, Tom, good night, Tom. See you in the next one, Tom. Gratz, yep, I got Gratz. If I missed anybody, see you later, good night, and thanks for jumping in. Easy 8, yes, Easy 8, nice one, laters, catch you later. No. Definitely, fun Saturday night, appreciate it. It's been a fun night, the banter has been great. And sorry if I wasn't as chatty tonight, just because I was focused on doing these wee fiddly bits, but yeah, sometimes I get a bit too focused, you know. And yeah, T-Bolt, the Snowbot, should be really cool. And like I said, yep, anybody else if I missed them, catch us later, and have a good night, look after yourselves, and happy holidays. I can't forget to say that, it's December, happy holidays. Christmas is, what, next week? So yeah. Catch us all later. Bye!